Can you beat my score? Hello, everybody. It's Grid Wizard 32 with grid number 938. You can see Cleveland, Seattle, Yankees, and San Francisco are the main four teams. We're going to start in the bottom right corner. I'm going straight to Bobby Bonds. Bobby Bonds was really one of the stars of the 70s, especially when he played for the Giants. Once he started getting traded, he went around to a lot of different teams. And then his son, Barry, took over the home run lead. Was he juiced? Was he not? We don't know. In the lower left corner, I'm going with Oscar Gamble, one of the great platoon left-handed bats of the 70s and 80s. What a great hitter he was. In the upper right corner, San Francisco and Seattle, Gaylord Perry. Gaylord won the Cy Young in both leagues, while with San Diego and while with Cleveland. In the San Francisco 100 RBI season, Orlando Cepeda. In the 70s and the 60s, San Francisco had an amazing cast of players, Cepeda and McCovey. And one of the mistakes they made during that time was they should have traded one of them quicker to get other players. Pitchers. Pitched one game for Seattle. The one game is the key. I'm going with Luis Torrens. Yes, he is a catcher for the Mets now, but he did pitch one game his final year in Seattle. A pitcher for Cleveland. I'm going to go with Rick Wise from Portland, Oregon. He was in the big leagues the summer after he graduated from high school. Very fast in the big leagues in the early 60s. What a great pitcher. He's most famous for having a no-hitter where he hit 2 home runs against the Cincinnati Reds. A lot of talk about that lately because it's been compared to the Ohtani playoff game where Ohtani hit 3 homers. A New York Yankee with 100 RBIs, I'm going to go with Bernie Williams. He was the anchor of those great Yankee teams. And a pitcher who also had a 100 RBI season. Now look, almost everybody out there is going to pick Babe Ruth. I'm going to go with Jimmy Fox. Jimmy Fox was one of the great hitters of the 20s and 30s, and then he came back in the early 40s after 2 years off, and his final year, he actually pitched more than he hit. And then in the upper left-hand corner is our spotlight. One of my keys for getting a good score in Immaculate Grid is you think of a trade and then you put the lesser player in there. And you know, on Steinfeld, it was very famous that George Costanza yelled at Steinbrenner about Jay Buhner for Ken Phelps, but I'm picking a different one. Tino Martinez for Sterling Hitchcock. What a terrible trade by the Mariners. That's just for cost savings, folks. And Tino Martinez was right in the middle of that Yankee order in the 90s when they won those championships. So my rarity score today, just 25. Can you beat me? This is Grid Wizard 32. Add your score to the comments. Add a player you would like highlighted to the comments. I'll see you tomorrow.